Welcome back, Powerful Mind. How are you guys doing today? I've missed you so much. We are back and we are better than ever, baby. And guys, wow, I've been waiting so long for this. But today we are here joined with
Ishmael Ortiz, founder of New Era.
and we have some really exciting news that we've been working on for a long time. But I guess we'll roll the intro first. Our companies are working together. Woo! Our companies are working together. The way that it happened is, do you want to speak on how
I
it
actually
happened?
reached out to Powerful Mind, Amaya, and I was like, I see you guys been doing your thing. That's honestly the inspiration how I started New Era. I seen season 1, and I was like, this is dope. I want to be a creator. And then I just went on my journey, came up with New Era, and hit you up.
Yeah.
And was like,
Yeah.
I want to bring my athletes on here. So,
Yeah, and as soon as we hopped on a call, and as soon as he started, describing what New Era is, what it represents, we really quickly realized that both of our companies have the same, basically end goal, the same ideas as to why it was created. For me, obviously, Powerful Mind was created for the creators in the community and to create that foundation and be motivational, mindset, all of those things. But for New Era, it was created to do that, but for athletes in the community. So as soon as we started talking, we realized that it's very similar mindsets and similar goals. We were like, we have to have our companies work together, and it just makes so much sense. I feel like
just different backgrounds.
yeah, it just
creating next story.
Yep.
That's what New Era is about.
Literally. So it just makes a lot of sense because now not only are we representing the creators in the community, but now as a whole, we're representing the athletes too. So that's super, super exciting. And what is it called? Our segment that we're going to have where Ishmael is going to be interviewing, and also me as well, the athletes in the area. So it's going to be our first segment on Powerful Mind, guys. First segment. I think we get a little clap for that. Yeah, let's go. And Ishmael, tell the people what it's called.
It is called A Powerful New Era.
A Powerful New Era.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tell them what New Era really is. Describe the content.
So the content I do now is basically just a bunch of mixtapes, collabs. Now I do quotes for certain days where I don't really drop with collabs and stuff like that. I just started a subgroup called Team New Era, and it's just a bunch of teams I have all around the area under New Era, and we just play to have fun,
But you play what? You play basketball?
We play basketball. We play in leagues around here, Englewood, Port Charlotte, and just the content-wise, I try to post every day, keep it consistent, because no matter what, somebody's watching, even if it's not the person you want watching or a certain, group or something, they're there and people will find it.
Yeah,
eventually.
absolutely. That's how this literally came about. Was I didn't know, I didn't know Ishmael and New Era was watching my stuff, So something that I really, really admire actually, and why I was like, no, this is going to work out really well, is like you said, he's very consistent with what he posts, and you're very strategic. You're very strategic with what you do and how you do it, which is really interesting because I lack that sometimes. So explain everything, because you have the player of the week, and then you have your quote videos, which is basically the videos are highlight clips of people hooping, and then there's the quote on top of it, yep. And music in the background, and though that type of style of content is also very popular. So you have the player of the week, you have the quotes, you have your...
I'll also have hoop tapes, which is basically just league and open runs around the area. And then I go from hoop tapes on Mondays to all the way to Thursdays, which is hoop clips, which is just a regular clip with a player tagged onto the video, so people know who's part of the clip. And then on Fridays, I just came out with this a week or two ago, Flick Era Fridays, which is basically just photos from what I did throughout the week.
Yeah. And with all of that too, another thing is that you have really been doing your thing. You really have been doing your own thing, and he's been doing it for how long have you been doing New Era?
So The idea with New Era came in my mind around, I say last year, around January, February.
Yeah, over a year he's been.
And I finally came out publicly during the alumni game last year at Northport High School, and finally came out with shirts, posted it, all about it. And July 1st was kind of when New Era was official.
And like I said, super consistent with it, which is really, really great. And you're getting a lot of traction too. Like, for example, I went to the game because obviously, you know me, your girl's going to do her research. She's going to go. She's going to show up. She's going to be like, what actually is going on, you know?
Which I very much appreciate. She recorded my Team New Era video.
Yeah.
And it came out amazing.
Thank you. I try sometimes. No, so yeah, so I came out and it's just so like, it was so cool to me to see like the presence that New Era has. And it really does have a presence because even people who aren't on your team, they know.
Yeah.
They just know like New Era, which is so dope. And then I showed up and I was wearing my Powerful Mind shirt and they like kind of knew about Powerful Mind because of New Era.
I had to put them on before she came and recorded.
Exactly. So it was just super cool to see, and then us working together to bring all these different people together. Wow. I'm so excited. It's going to be so good.
It's not about, like, obviously she said the energy was different when it came to, like, my team playing and stuff like that. That's how we try to make it, because it's not really just about coming to play or whatnot. It's just, you're playing for something. You're playing for a brand that truly cares about who's on that team, Because I didn't just pick these people at random.
Yeah.
These are my boys. These people I play with for many years, so.
Yeah, and then you have 2 teams, correct?
And I got 2 teams, yes. One team on a Sunday, which is kind of got the older group, people that still be playing, which I love, like Gio, Jeffrey, my dog. He's actually my first ever New Era athlete and my only one. And my second group, which is on Monday at Englewood, we just got a bunch of young guys, tough. We play at Centennial all the time on Saturdays. So
Yeah. So, and along with New Era, which is also another thing that I respect about this guy, is you started running 2 miles, right? It's 2 miles.
Basically like mile and a half.
I thought
Almost
it was 2 miles. Isn't it a mile there, a mile back?
So the left bridge is 2 miles. The right bridge is a little shorter.
So you be taking the shorter one.
I take the right.
You be taking the shorter one.
No, only
you know
because
what? I take back what I said.
I took the longer one. I took the longer one, and then it got closed down, that section.
Oh, okay.
So I had to switch.
Sure,
so,
yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But no, I do really respect, again, consistency is just something that I don't have all the time. I definitely have my spurts where I am very, very consistent, but I definitely need someone to hold me accountable, which Ishmael has been doing, which is really great. And so you started because you felt like you lacked consistency, right?
Yeah, so basically when I did New Era and like my other I did kind of like cinematic posts on TikTok sometimes, like life stories. I kind of would post on days I felt were like cool, or, just like Saturday, oh, this is a nice drop. And I was just like, it's not gonna cut it to where I wanna go. So then I was like, I need to be more disciplined, just more consistent. So I was like, what can make me post? What can make me post and actually like work on myself? And I was like running. And then since January 1st, I've been running day 1. Tomorrow's day 89. So
this man,
get
but it's crazy because he doesn't only just like go and run. He goes and he records a whole video and posts a video of his run every day.
Every day.
And it's not like a little like one angle like easy video. Like he's getting multiple angles, very cinematic, aesthetically looking, pleasing. Like he's doing the whole run, and then he's also posting every day for New Era. Like he's doing all of these things.
If I post a day video, a run video, I have to post a New Era video. Sundays I don't post on New Era, but I do post on my story all the time because that's consistent. But running stays consistent because it's about me. So
yeah, you can literally go look at his TikTok and you will see a video.
MVP.ish TikTok.
Yeah. You will see a video starting from day 1 going all the way up to, you just said you're on day 89 now.
Day 89 tomorrow.
Yeah, you will see literally day 1 to 89, and it's just so crazy. It's just so super consistent. It's wild.
I appreciate it.
Day 100 we're celebrating somehow, so y'all Y'all probably end
A
up seeing
powerful
that.
new era. We're celebrating.
Yeah, exactly. So, definitely something I really super look up to, inequality in you. And another thing that I feel like is really cool that we've experienced is we like bounce off of each other when it comes to like editing stuff and just relating on a lot of different topics of.
She relates how hard it is to just use your phone and edit. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Yeah.
you know, we still do it. So
We were literally swapping like editing tips. I'm like, how did you do that? And he would tell me, I'm like, oh my god, that makes so much sense. He's like, wait, how did you do that? And
some things I didn't even know. I'm like,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's cool. We've been teaching each other things. And so I think that this is going to be really, I know that it's going to be really, really huge. And that this is just a start. This is literally just the start.
I already told all my athletes, man, powerful mind. That's where, you know, where you can actually tell your story.
Yeah, what's your goal with that, with interviewing the athletes?
So with athletes, it's not really just about like what Powerful Mind does and on their background career, because I know some of my athletes don't really have that career-based little creator stuff.
Right.
But they do have a story on why they do what they do and stuff like that. So it's just about really capturing people that know people from the area. They want just a little dive deeper about that person. And I feel like this can unlock that.
Absolutely. So why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do?
He was like, wait, that was like Uno reverse card.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? So really, I have it in my bio on my Instagram. It holds deeply. I've been having it for like 2 or 3 years on my bio. And it's really heal everybody. It's not, even if you gotta part ways with somebody, you're still healing. Even if you gotta get closer or, you know, try to be a leader in your community, you gotta do something, you know. So that's just how. That's why I do it.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah. So that's what I do. So talk about a little bit like how you got into hooping, what that's looked like for you through the years. Like.
So I started hooping since I was like 9 years old. I played high school basketball since I was in junior high school, senior. Didn't really make the senior team, so it kind of got to me. Then I would play at the Morgan all the time with all my friends, and then
the Morgan.
And then I saw all these other people like Matt Washington, and I just throw out names because I love y'all. I support y'all. They have their own thing going, their own brands, and I was like, what can I do to really impact on what I do? Like I play basketball, so I'm like, what can I do to do this? So I started recording for like collabing with Ball of Christ, Cool Hands Academy, Gio, Sean Price. These are the people that really stand out in this community, and that's why I was like, yeah, I need to record these people. And
what are you doing on Friday? Because by the time this comes out, your project will already be out.
So as we're recording tomorrow, I'm actually recording with Sean Price. We're doing a documentary, a 3-part series, and it's basically him telling his story, coming back from injury, going back to the pros, and hopefully it goes exactly how I planned, like strategically dropping and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
That's the hard part.
Yeah, again.
Because we're cutting it close on recording, and I've been telling Sean, man. But,
yeah, and so like now that you are gonna work more, like trying to get people like with their projects and everything, especially coming on to here and everything, you'll start experiencing some of those things of working with other people.
And I love doing high school collabs. So if anybody out there knows high school athletes, bring them my way because I can really make them shine to where they lack.
Yeah, absolutely. So I definitely I peeped some of your older videos too, where like you literally set it up in like the corner of the court, and like everyone just goes ham.
Not the right way to do it. I miss the tripod days because it's like you kind of reminisce where you came from.
Yeah.
Like I still use my tripod obviously for my day videos, like my running, but it's a whole different when it comes to somebody else recording your basketball videos. And
when you got someone who's really good at like recording like basketball.
But yeah, for Team New Era, it's a whole different. I want to go a whole different style of footage. I know you guys kind of seen like the one we just released, I kind of want to do like a more vlog style content when it comes to these videos.
I was actually going to talk to you about that. I was thinking, what if we mic them up?
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
Yeah, so watch out for that.
Watch out for that.
That's coming.
There's going to be a lot of talking. A lot of talking.
Guys, listen, today's episode is sponsored by Bashman Event Center, located in Port Charlotte, Florida. Use them for all of your event center needs, including weddings, networking events, corporate events, birthday parties, anything you can imagine. They have so many different things to rent out, including like a 360 camera, throne chairs. They have a portable bar. The list goes on, but they're super, super dope. They're family owned, amazing, beautiful family, hardworking. Definitely come out, support them. Again, Bashman Event Center, located in Port Charlotte, Florida. Thank you, Bashman. Yeah, so, okay, so you hooped in the Morgan Center and like all of that, and then you also did in high school?
Morgan Center High School. Just when it comes to like, for me, it was just coaching and just the vibe.
Yeah, why does hooping resonate with you so much?
If there was ever something on my mind, grab my ball. If there was ever, a problem in the house, grab my ball. Just grab my ball. It was better than anything else back then. And there was really I had no social media presence, so there was really no use of me getting on there. There was nothing to focus on besides basketball, and it was just, up from there. I always wanted to be as good as all these people that play in leagues and stuff like that. So I just worked my way up.
So how long have you been playing in leagues?
Leagues, I'd say 2-3 years.
Okay. And also just describe to people who might not know what a league is.
Okay, so
like I knew what a league was, but I was like, I need you to like explain in detail what a league is.
These basketball leagues, they're basically just they're people owned, and they just rent out these gyms and properties like Englewood YMCA and the Movement Church in Port Charlotte. So these people just rent out these places and just host a league. They usually have websites that all of us can go register, and then we signed up New Era to both of them, and we play.
Nice. And then, so do you have like any goals when it comes to your leagues? Obviously, just winning games, but anything really beyond that?
As of right now, Team New Era is literally just a presence. So it's just about getting out there, and if they see New Era balling, they're gonna be like, "Oh shoot, New Era! Let me go check out the video," and it's out from there.
Yeah, I literally went to the game, and he like recorded just part of the thing when he wasn't playing, and the next day that video was up. Like he like literally
it became a quote.
Yeah, literally the next day the video was up, and I was like watching it. I was like, why does this look so familiar? And I was like, oh, because I was literally there. Like it literally like that, and I was like, I need some of that in my life.
I do not like using old content either. Sometimes I do, but I love the new fresh content, because then people are like, oh, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? And then people expect too much, so then I just do it at a pace where I like it, but new content is always best.
And how have you figured out like the way that you do everything now?
So, you know how I drop certain things on certain days? At first, it always just started as only collabs. So it would just be like on a random one, Monday or Tuesday, or I'd ask the athlete, when do you want to drop? And then we'd go from there. And then when I started the days, it started to become more consistent and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, how do I be more consistent on New Era? This was before the year started.
Right.
How do I be more consistent on both platforms? Myself as a brand or as an influencer, and then as New Era as a brand. So then I was like brainstorming, what can I do mixtapes without having to collab? So then I came up with hoop tapes. And then it's just people in leagues, random people.
Got you.
Then I went from hoop clips, flick era. Now you got the quotes. Just keep it simple to keep people focused on that New Era is gonna be a presence.
We here. New Era's here. New Era is outside. We are here.
We are here.
So what are some of your goals working with me?
So my goal working with Powerful Mind is literally just getting these athletes on here and making sure they have a place to come when when they need to speak, Okay. Some people just don't have people to talk to and stuff like that. And some athletes, they don't go to their coaches, they don't do this, they don't do that. there's a lot more when it comes to like the hard work. When you put in a gym, it's a lot of mental work. So just letting it out sometimes, it's worth it.
And it's funny that you say that because I could tell, and I think I told you this already, but I could tell in our first phone call that we had together that, like, talking, like, creatively and, like, also business creatively, I could tell that you, like, hadn't really been able to do that before with, like, many people. And I could, because I was like, okay, but say more, like, explain more, like, you know, and, you know, and then eventually you were like, okay, I can, like, talk and,
like, let loose.
Yeah, exactly. So I could tell that that was something that you weren't used to, which is really great. And then, like, look, now you're here doing this.
Hey, for people out there, I'm just be around the right people and you will succeed. That's all I gotta say. Just I got away from not a bad group, but just a bunch of close friends that I had before the new year started. A friend of 10 years, a friend of like 8, 7 years, a friend of 5 years, all kind of washed away because of a bad argument. But you know, it's just ever since then, I've been focused on myself, and I've done more since then, like between this time than last year.
No, and
it makes a big difference.
It is, and even though I didn't like know you before, I knew of you, you know. That's super relatable. I had the same thing happen to me, you know, where I did stop being friends with like a whole friend group, you know, just because I feel like at the end of the day, I have always known that my path is very different than most of the people around me.
I agree.
And like you said, just surrounding yourself with people who do understand that and do have their own things going on and, you know, really work together. Like, for example, I literally came to Dre. How did we even...
You came up to me.
I know, but I don't even remember.
Wow.
Gene came on.
No, yeah, but the first thing I ever did for Powerful Mind recording-wise was I interviewed Jomar. Shout out Jomar. He still supports me, so he still supports me so closely, and like I support him so closely. Like, shout out you, Jomar. You're doing great things. You're doing big things. Like, keep going. For real.
He said he wants to come back, and he was texting me like, "Yo, I want to go on all the stuff y'all do."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I love that.
So when it first started, he was just did his interview. And now he was like, "Yo, Dre, when I come back down, we gotta do your talk." This thing.
Sir.
I'm like, damn, where
but that's that's what I'm talking about. Like that is the whole point of this, guys. That is the whole point, is to have people who feel like they can come to you, like you just said, and create an idea and collaborate and like really like produce things and like get it done and just be excited.
I tell my athletes all the time, you have an idea, you come to me, we'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Because who else is gonna go create for you, you know?
Yeah, no.
New Era can.
Yeah, exactly. Yay! Yeah, we're gonna get the little poetry slaps for that. Yeah. So that's super exciting. But yeah, like I was talking about, just surrounding yourself with the right people. I literally came to Dre and I was like, "Can I use your space?" We did the interview out there. This wasn't a thing. Like, this room and everything was not a thing. I have actually videos that I want to show you from like the first few, because you and I recorded episode 2 one time. You remember that? This was not here. Like,
it was little signs or something.
Yeah, it was like signs, like random signs and everything. Yeah, so it's so cool to even look back at what we've done already so far at Powerful Mind. It hasn't even been that long, you know? Same thing with New Era, because I really stalked your whole entire everything. I stalked his whole life on every social media platform.
Hey, you do your research.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I need to know what I'm getting into. So, but I can even see the progression from the start of New Era to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already saw that progression, which is super, super cool.
Thank you. I'm just blessed that it's happened in such a shorter time than I thought, and you know, it's only up from here. So hopefully, I just keep it going. I'm staying consistent. That's all that matters.
That's the key. That's the key. That really is.
Make it a habit, right?
That really is. How have you felt so far working with Powerful Mind? Because it's not only just for you guys as well. It's not only me. It's my team. I have a team of people who help me create this vision.
Working with Powerful Mind? With
Powerful Mind as a whole, yeah. Because I can't do this alone, and I'm forever super thankful for all the people who help me. They literally, it's so crazy. It like makes my heart so full, because like they literally dedicate so much time and effort, their own time and effort every week to help me create my vision, my idea, my goals, my everything. So for that, oh, we'll forever be grateful, like forever. So
me being on Team Powerful Mind, it's literally just ideas. I can help with editing, like a bunch of stuff. I'm here.
How have you liked the environment? Like, what has your experience been walking into Powerful Mind? Like, I'm just curious because I've never had anybody actually, walk into the team before and like hop on camera with me ever.
So the energy is definitely way different. way different than out there. Like just like I said, around the same people that you always been around them since like high school and stuff like that. It's way different. You like the last interview I just watched. You got to go out there and connect. You got to go as high as you can, and that's what I did reaching out to you guys. And I feel like I can put my input on certain things. Dre talks to me, he talks to me, you talk to me. It's just.
But like energy different, how?
like the energy is different, good.
Okay.
It's just. It's
like what?
It's hard to explain because I never felt this type of energy when it comes to a whole group.
Okay.
A team.
Okay, so, that's nice. See, that's good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Are we like? Is it helpful?
Is it like?
It's a healthy energy that you need to be around when you want to reach what you want to reach. So.
Oh, we'll stop for that. We'll stop for that too.
I have to see Amaya's getting really good. Like she's like, no, I need to.
Yeah. Get it out of me if you have to. I gotta think about it.
Whoa, pause. Wait, rewind. No, I'm kidding. Whoa. My camera's crazy. Today's podcast is sponsored by I Dig Photo, which is a visual studio that provides photography and videography services for all your events such as weddings, networking events. It also provides different commercial services such as aerial photos, 360 photos, and panoramics. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's episode. But no, that's because I've never actually been able to talk to anybody like in person who is now a part of the team, who's come in, because you came into something that not from the very, very beginning because you had season 1 already, but it's still the beginning phases. But walking
my first time was only 2 weeks ago, and I can tell this is something I wanted to be a part of.
Nice.
So, even just watching from the sideline,
I love that. Love that so much. But I am very, very grateful that you did ask to collaborate with us. Peep the new era. Peep the new era shirts. Yeah. Favorite. Yo, we got hella more clothes coming y'all's way.
A lot more.
So just
a lot more variants. A lot more.
Yeah.
And a powerful new era shirt.
Powerful new era shirt. Then we have a new Powerful Mind clothing line dropping. Like we've been working.
Been grinding.
We have been. And yeah, I'm super excited for everything.
I'm excited.
Yo, peep the nails. Wait, I'm gonna unfocus the camera. Can you focus this? Can they see this at all?
Move back a little bit. Right there.
Guys.
Oh, that looks clean.
Yo, it looks clean. Look. Wait. Look.
Clean.
It says PM with our new.
Move it.
Okay, wait.
No, look. Move it up.
Okay.
Lower. Right there.
It says PM for Powerful Mind with our new logo that we're dropping. Yeah. And then it says NE for New Era with their star logo. Yo, tell me. I snap.
She's not.
I snap. Yo, shout out. Yeah, no, for real. Shout out Lisa, Nails by LP. Love her so much. If you don't know, you know. If you're from this area, you already know because she's that fire. So shout out her. For real.
Facts.
Yeah. All right. But anyways.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa. Any final thoughts or anything while we're kind of introducing the rollout and getting the dynamic and energy?
That's a little. I don't know in my mind right now.
Yeah, like what?
I said I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. So no final thoughts.
No, I'm better with questions.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think we kind of covered all the bases with how we're gonna roll this out and what our desires for this rolling it out, our goals, and where this is going. And if you're not a part of this now, you will have no choice but to be at one point. So.
Mm-hmm. If you're not watching now, you'll end up watching later.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But, okay, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys are just as excited about this as we are. Tell them where to find you. Tell them where to find New Era, all of that.
So on TikTok and Instagram, official New Era Athletes is on Instagram, and I believe also TikTok. My main page is mvp.ish on Instagram. So just check me out. I have everything in my bio. And yeah.
Yeah.
Be a part of the New Era, please.
A powerful
new
era. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Got that out the way.